And welcome back to Medieval Dynasty. This is day 1 of summer, year 2. If you're new to the series, we've just started building our settlement, but we're making really good progress. Looks like our little orchard here has come in, so I'm going to go ahead and harvest that real quick. I don't have any farmers tending fields right now. I just have one. She's currently working in the barn, processing all of our wheat and say our flax and our rye. Well, speaking of that, we have wheat right here, I believe. Yep. Oh, we have some carrots too. Let's go ahead and grab these real quick. Doesn't take us very long to harvest carrots and onions and cabbage even. Cabbage does weigh a lot though, so you might have to do multiple trips if you have a significantly large field. But this one's just going to be no time at all. I need a sickle for this, and looks like our flax field is ready too. So I'll throw this stuff in here in our food storage, and we'll get cracking on that. Only 30 carrot seed. It's not very good. I don't think the odds were in our favor. Roasted meat, that's right. I'm going to throw half of that in here. Give my people something to eat on. Which reminds me, we have to get cracking on a kitchen as well. That'll be coming up here very soon. Let's just get this field dealt with. We need sickle. We have one. Let's make some. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means we don't have very much stone. How are we doing on logs? 123. That's pretty good on logs for right now. Let's even change gears again. Is it 4 stick per sickle or 5? I think it's 5. We'll try 5. But beginning of a new day, I want to make sure we've got everybody doing stuff and things that I want them to do. So this lumberjack, we have 2. We don't need this guy doing the woodshed. I'm going to put him on the excavation shed so that he starts collecting stone. That'll be our priority for right now because we're deficient in it. So 2 guys working stone, 1 person working the woodshed. 1 person on the woodshed, Zabora. She's efficient enough to get us the firewood that we need, given our current population, and enough logs to get by, but we want to amp up building. We definitely need 2 people doing that, and since we don't have a level 2, we have to have 2 woodsheds. So that is the reason for that. You know, the other thing is, we got to build that smithy over there too. We got to move all these things. So we've got our kitchen here that we have to finish. We got to move this smithy. We have lots and lots of things that need done. Oh, I don't think we had enough sticks. I didn't pay attention to how much of what is needed. No, it was 4 sticks. Oh, maybe I didn't get enough stone. Okay. I only got 8 stone, apparently. That's fine. I don't think we're going to need all of that anyway. Let's just run over here. This is going to be our donkey shelter. Let's get our stone sickle and put that in our slot. And let's just harvest this really quick. All right. And let's see. I want to get this thrown into our barn so our barn worker can work on it. Get it processing. And throw the carrot seed in here too. Forgot about that. So wheat, only 111. The odds are definitely not in our favor. Let's see. We're going to need cabbage seed to plant. We're going to need more fertilizer. I'm going to see if I can get our barn worker to work on fertilizer while we're clearing the field. I don't think she's going to have enough time, though. I think that'll be a wasted effort. We'll just have to do some rot. So let's see. Let's go ahead and just do 500 That'll give us the 50 that we need. We'll just make it ourselves right now. Be back in a jiffy. So we need to do that. Oh, I think we're going to need a hoe. Maybe 74%. That might get us through. We'll definitely need some bags, though, because we're going to be spreading a lot of fertilizer and seed. Let's grab some leather so we can do that. Grab 9. Let's see if we have a hoe. Oh, yeah, we have hoes. I'll grab one just in case. See where we stand with that. Stone axes. We don't have very many of those. Do we have a bronze one left? We do. Okay. I'm not overly concerned. We'll see what happens as things run down and see where we stand. For now, let's go ahead and get this field cracking. Boy, George, we ran out of sickles. That is a travesty. Which means we need to make one. Might as well make 2. 8 sticks. We almost got done with the field. So close. So very, very, very close. All right. Hey, it went back in our slot. Nice. Excellent. Now we can fertilize. Okay, now that's done. Now we get to hoe. And now it's time to sow. I'm going to put down that cabbage. All right, no more cabbage left in the bag, so it looks like we're all done with that. Now, let's see. These fields over here, since they're done, they're done. We're not going to need them anymore. So I'm going to take them out. We'll end up planting our wheat. Well, we could technically plant wheat next season if we want to. And we may. We'll have to wait and see how things turn out. But for right now, our journal says we have to meet with Alwyn because we still have, I think we still have his bag, don't we? No, did we give it back to him? Okay. It's water skin. So we did get a skill there in farming. So we got 2 points. I'm going to do the whistleblower because I'm hoping we're getting a mount very, very soon. And I'm going to do the orchardsman to boost that. Although I should have done that. That's a mistake. Oops. I should have put a hill here in skilled farmer. We need that. But our next focus is going to be building the smithy and building our kitchen. Over here, we need that kitchen. We are going to move that food storage building that's right there beside the barn over here closer. And we might put it right here. Right here. We might nestle it in. We might take out this stump and we might put that right here instead of here where the smithy is, where I originally talked about that. This may be a second kitchen. One kitchen's just not enough to keep up with food demand, and I don't want to spend my time cooking a lot of food. So let's throw anything we have in our inventory into the barn here. Let's get it in there. Our worker will work everything that's in the barn, as far as like grain and stuff goes, doesn't have to be in the resource storage building. They'll work it in here, and that'll save us having to move it over there, although it doesn't really matter one way or the other. To see, but we've got, do we have any rod over here? These empty? All right, these are empty, so let's destroy these. I think we might have rot in this one. We do, 500 rot. So we have 1,000 rot, so that's 100 fertilizer. That's enough for 2 fields. And we're going to need to make more, so we're going to have to get berries this season and fill up our compost bins, which means I might as well use the logs I just got and right here do another compost bin. Like that. Sticks out a little bit. Might have to redo it at some time. But I'm not going to be that particular. And I'm dirty. So, what do I have to throw in here? I think I'm actually going to need those sticks. But let's get rid of the sickles. Let's get rid of the hose. And the bags. We don't need those right now. Focus on building. I'm still carrying that iron axe. So let's get some logs. We're going to need maybe 20. It's going to put us pretty heavy. I'm going to grab a few sticks. Yeah, they're not that heavy, so we'll grab 90. I think the foundation is done for the smithy, so let's grab some straw. So let's grab 90 of that too. It doesn't weigh very much, and we're going to need more of that for everything else. Plus I'm going to need a hammer. All right, now we have a smithy. So let's get our smithy producing wooden hammers. Let's make that 15%. And stone pickaxes, 15%. Stone axes, 15%. Stone hose, 15%. Stone knives at 20%. I think that gives us, I'm not going to worry about hose. I'm not going to worry about hose or sickles because I don't have anybody working the field. So let's do axes. Let's do that 25%. Stone picks, 25%. And what else? I feel like there's something that I'm missing. All right, we'll throw this to 25% and call it good. We'll just have an abundance of hammers and things, which, speaking of, I'm going to have to grab one right now anyway. And let's see, we need more logs. Let's grab another 16, and let's grab another hammer. All right. While we were building the smithy, we took an interruption and made sure our workshop person was making bowls for the kitchen. Oh, we need to remove our smithy guy, actually. I forgot about that. Let's blacksmith. Take him off that and get him on the new one. He'll start working there. That way we can tear this down. Let's throw our stuff in here to give us a little bit of wiggle room with our weight. Oh, I also wanted to see about putting the food storage right there and having a kitchen here. So either I'm doing another kitchen here or I'm doing a kitchen here. And I think it kind of makes sense to have them beside each other in a weird way. Let's see. No, I want storage. Storage, food. So if we put that over here, I think that's a good use of the space. think that'll work. I think I have to remove this stump. I don't have a shovel. Let me get that. Do I have a shovel? No. The only wood shovel we've had the entire game. It's only a 90%. No stump removal. Throw that in 6. Pop that guy out. And we want our hammer. Although we technically don't need it to put down the buildings. That's nice. That's cool. So I'm trying to get a gauge off these trees right there. Probably should get a gauge off of, yes, the tavern. So if we just go back a wee bit. So that's our food storage, right? Yep, that's our food storage. So we can finish up building this. This will be kitchen number 1. We'll have kitchen number 2 beside. New food storage. And what else do we need? We need to focus on production for the sewing hut. Gotta get the sewing hut done. Nice. All right. Lost our hammer on that last whack too. Let's let our stamina rebuild. We'll get a drink, and then we'll take out the smithy over here and get to building all the other stuff. All right, one smithy down. This is going to be a kitchen. That's not what I want. I want buildings, production, kitchen. And we'll come off the front of this. And that's given us an interesting thing. This might take us a minute to line this up right. Might have to do this. Yeah, I'll have to do this. So I'll have to come back and go back that way. That was perfect, wasn't it? That'll work. Wonderful. So that means they're pretty much lined up close enough. That'll be our kitchen. Let's see, get our food. We need some stone. I don't think I have... Oh, I have 4. It's not enough. Is that one over there? Could be. Could be a stone or 2. What else we got? That's 4. So that's enough. No, it's not. I lied. I don't know what why I thought it would only needed 4. Okay. Let's see what else. All right, now we have enough stone. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to like that. I think I'm going to like the food storage being there. Plus, we're going to have additional seating over here for the tavern. And I think that'll work out. I think that'll work out really nice. I think so. I do think so. Although my brain is telling me that I should have put the food storage coming off of this like this. That I should have put it here. Like this. It would fit. Just because of the traffic. And I don't know that it would fit. It's kind of deep. It does fit. So my logic here is this. If I put the food storage here, like that. Oh man, I could have even come out a little bit more. And I think I will. It just makes sense that they would be coming off of the main road, you know? Close to the main road, dropping it off, getting access to it. You know, it's close enough to the kitchens where they can come and get it. Wouldn't it make sense? I think it would. So what if we do that? The food storage over here. I'm sorry about that. Food storage here at the access off this road. That way we can have seating in here for the tavern and everything. They wouldn't have to deal with carts and donkeys walking by and pooping in their food and that kind of thing, which means we can put another kitchen right here on this side. All in one. So we could do this. Could even put it at a bias. Like that. That's kind of nice. Yeah, that is kind of nice, actually. I like that a lot. Yeah. Okay. We have things working here. So let's see. We have exactly 14 stone. How fortuitous that was. Yeah, that'll work. It's not the best plan in the world, but I think it'll do the job. I think it'll do the job just fine. So we don't have any urgency in the quest that we have to do, which is good. That's going to free us up to focus on getting this core infrastructure done. 20. I remember the kitchen takes a lot. We'll grab 20. How many sticks do we have? We need more sticks. Probably more straw too. And grab 20-ish. More straw. We also have the donkey barn. We gotta build the donkey barn. It's starting to get late. All right, 7, 9, 10. 10 more logs. Plus the donkey building. Plus we have to build a house. So much to do. Just get this done really quick. I think all we need is logs. And a hammer. We're going to run out of hammer. I might have miscounted. Nope. All right. So the new food storage is done. So we can tear down the old one. It's 22:20. It's late. We're going to go to bed because you guys can't see anything. And frankly, it's just not fun to play at night for me either. So let's go to bed and tackle it the next day. And it's the next day. Day 2 of 3. Not too many days left. Let's grab a hammer or 2. Might as well grab 2. I think we're going to need them. This is going to be a building day. We're going to basically be rebuilding everything. Now that we're getting a general layout of how we want everything to be. A better plan. We've got a better plan. So with a better plan comes more commitment. All right. And because that's gone, we get to put a little farm shed here. So let's see, farming, farm shed. That's pretty close to the middle of that building. And that works for me. So we need 1 stone. All right. It's all the way over there. Let's see how stone progress is going, actually. And logs for that matter. We do need to focus on a house also. 56 stone. It's not a lot. How's our logs looking? Planks are looking good though. Yeah, we need everything. We just need everything. I definitely need another excavator. So, extraction person. So we're definitely going to focus on getting the house done and make that a priority. So let's see. For the house, we're going to need... Oh, that's a lot of logs. What do I do? Get myself a bunch of logs? Oh, we just tore down the other building. That's why. Sticks, straw. We're not going to need them for the house. We're not going to need straw for the house. We need those for the donkey barn, though. But we're not quite there yet. We're going to need stone for the foundation. So let's grab the base stone that we need. We also need 1 more for the... I got carried away. I left the farm shed mid-go. I'll get 1 stone just to finish off that bottom, but we are going to switch gears to the house and switch away from the farm shed. House is more of a priority. I don't want anybody taking my farmer experience. I want that all to myself. We're also going to move that donkey building. It's going to stay in that general area, but I'm going to align it differently. So this is going to be our first residential area. So I want to... Eventually we have to tear this down and build a more upgraded one, but we're going to have to take out this apple orchard right there, because it won't fit. The big house will be too big. But can we come off of this one? What's the orientation of this one? Right there? Okay, so let's see. Wrong button. We want to build a house, which means we're going out here as far as we can go. We might need to remove that stump. I don't know. That's not far enough. Let's get this stump out of the way. I need it to go back a little further. So let's see. Are we in the door? Uh-oh. Veered off course. Ooh, we can go really far back there, huh? How's that look? That gives us lots of room. This can be our main drag. This can be our main road. So if we come off this building with a fence, let's see, somewhere in there, coming out. That might be too far. Something like that, front yard. It's probably not too far. It's probably not quite far enough to put a table and chairs and things like that. So we did the same thing off of this one. What are we looking like? We did something like that. Ooh, we're getting hungry. I'm still heavy. Yeah, so if we did something like this and we had the road, this is plenty of room for a road, so we can definitely come out even more, because the roads don't have to be that wide. But Oh, that pig's attacking our guy over there. See that? He's under attack. I'm too fat. Oh, I risk shooting our guy. I can't get close enough. Did I miss? I got him. That got his attention. Come here, buddy. Line up right here. Are you waiting to go? Are you running away? Oh, he was just straight up running away. You're welcome. Okay. We can throw the meat in our new food storage building, closer to our kitchens. We are heavy. Let's get cracking on this. Do I need another hammer? I do not. Let's get cracking on this house. Get this house done so we can recruit another excavator person. Let's see. We're going to make that. Ooh. Do we dare? That's 12. That's 3 on each side. That's 36. 72 planks for the roof. Ooh, I don't know. That's a lot. That's a lot of plank. I think we'll wait. We can come back and revisit this. Make modifications later. For right now, we'll just get it up and running. I think I might have missed the other one on the other side. Did I get it? Did. All right. So let's throw our logs in the roof. Make sure that that gets done. Then all we have to do is do the planks. Get the inside. And throw the rest of the logs in these walls. Grab the few logs that we need left. So I'm not sure how many. There's, 3 walls per side on the front and back. So that's going to be 6, 12 at the most. Plus on the sides, we'll have, just grab 20 and start from there. I think that'll be too many, but we'll just take it a step at a time. Alright, we got logs and everything. No more logs are needed, so now we're just looking at planks and stone. We'll grab our planks. We'll give our guys doing the stone work more time to gather more, since we already know we have the planks. Get that out of the way. "36 planks. Yep, we almost have enough planks to do another house, so that's good. Wooden hammer, 1. How are we doing on our stone tools? Stone axe, 1. Stone hoe, stone pickaxe. So pickaxes are good. Stone axes are still just 1. We don't have any stone knives. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Meat production. So he's got a knife, so that's good. So let's get our smithy. We need more knives. So let's drop the hammers down. Pickaxes seem to be abundant. Stone axes are not abundant. Let's kick up our knife production first. And we'll address And we might have to be making some tools here in a second. Wait a minute. Yeah. Can I back the hammer off even more? It's all right. We'll wait. We'll get this house done, and maybe we can, I put 2 smithies in there? I can't remember if that's smithy. Yeah, it's smithy 2. So not yet. I miscounted planks. There's 18 per side. Did I not get 36 planks? What did I do? I did wrong. Let's see. Let's grab 50. It's just heavy. Let's grab 6 planks. That's weird. We have 18, 22, 26 stone. 26 stone. And we're very dirty. We don't have enough. I'm going to leave those there since we have to gather stone anyways. Let's go take a bath and we'll get a drink and we'll pick up stone down here as we go. I really like that bush at the base of the tree. I never saw that there before. It's kind of nice. All right, we have plenty of stone. We can go back. Hammer them in. Oh, we got to get berries too. I forgot about the berries. Got to get those for our compost needs because we have enough for 2 fields right now. And we have to get enough for our spring transition, which is going to be 1, 2, at least 2 fields, right? Depending upon how many more we decide to make. All right, but now we have a house, which means we can recruit another excavator. And if I remember correctly, there was one down in Gastovia. So we could take a moment to hop on over there, get us another excavation person. That way we're producing all the stuff and things that we need, but at the same time, I think we need to check our bowls. How many bowls do we have? We have a few. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get our workshop person making food. So let's get craftsman. Let's get her off that. Let's get her on the kitchen. So she's going to be producing meat and stew. Well, we could even get Kanuta out of the barn and we could put her on the workshop. Making bowls. Buckets. What does she have left to do over here? Wheat. Flax. So she should be processing flax. So let's see. Where is she in that process? So we can back her off of the wheat. There's no more wheat to do. She did all that. There's no more rye to do till next season. We can increase her flaxseed. Actually, there's no need to do the flax just yet either. Let's get her doing fertilizer. That'll work. Fertilizer. That'll spend, her time doing that, free me up from having to do some things. I'm going to have to make some food, I believe, also. Plus we have this. We need to finish our farm shed. Let's get our donkey building in the right spot. I wasn't completely happy with this placement. It's not completely wrong, per se, as much as it's wrong. It's just not in the right spot. I want to have it a little closer to the road, and we're going to fence it off. So, if we have to make this road a little bit bigger down there, which we could because of traffic, let's see if we put it right there, I think. Maybe there. And then the whole point being there'll be a fence that comes off of this point. Keep the donkeys from coming this way. And if we bring it out here like that, and then we're at this way, for however far that's going to be, and then it'll be the same way on this side. Something like this. Coming off, and then turn it up and going that way. That'll give the donkeys a pasture kind of area to deal with. Still don't know what we're doing with this side of things. I mean, apparently a road's got to go through here some way, and it kind of feels like it. Well, but we have this hole. I don't like that hole, and nobody would want to go in that hole. So I think we might have to cut closer and put a field over here or something to deal with that hole. So we might have to cut these trees so that we're doing more like this. Put a reminder down that this is kind of like what we're doing. And we're just kind of going this way. Take this out. So that'll be a little reminder that we're turning. And then this is not good for houses. Too steep. So those could be more fields, orchards. They can be all kinds of things. So this will be our donkey. So we need to get it going. What time is it? It's already late in the day. So we're going to finish building up these things so that tomorrow we can address anything else that we want to do end of season wise. So we're going to have to complete that donkey building. Doesn't take a lot. Let's see. 16. Did I just run out of stone? I don't remember. Let's just throw a few over there just in case. Oh, sticks. We need those. Oh, we need planks. Donkey building takes planks. We're already very heavy. I think it's going to be like at least 20. It's probably more. Oh, we're so heavy. Yeah, I finished it. My brain, its retention on things is pretty sketch if you haven't caught on yet. Oh, I thought I got straw. Oops. Oh, we need straw. Oh, I got sticks, didn't I? The donkey building does not need sticks. It needs planks and straw. Okay. Keep hammering there, buddy. We're going to have not enough plank. Need 2 more. And we need straw anyway. Let's see. We don't need logs. Oh, wait. Shed. Don't need those. Need those for the shed. I need straw. Straw, straw, straw. Let's just grab that much. I think we have everything we need to build the... oh, I didn't grab planks. 2 planks. All right. So now I think we have everything we need to finish the shed. And now we have a home for a donkey, or at least we will here momentarily. Donkey building is complete. Hooray. Ran out of logs. Okay, so we've got just the straw, right? Logs? Logs. Yep, 4 logs. 4 logs, all the straw's done. And I'm going to need more logs because I'm going to make some bowls. So let's grab 8 logs. Hammer those in, get our farm shed done. That way, if I need to, I can assign someone to help me with the fields. Make it easier. Like if I have to run and do some recruiting or killing or something along those lines. Well, I can assign somebody to take care of our fields. Shouldn't be too bad. We need bowls. 4 bowls. That'll give us, what, 20? I think there's 5. Yeah, 5 bowls in a thing. Done like that. Easy, easy. And let's see. We have our bowls. We're going to get some meat and some carrots. I think stew is 2 each. So let's grab 20 and 20. That'll give us 10, which should give us a good start. And we have food. Stew going in. All right. So that should make everybody pretty happy. We got some stew going. Looks like we're out of meat. There should be... Oh, I have bowls. I got to put the bowls in the resource building so that our cook can make her own stews. But I might need to just put her on meat. I don't know that she's going to be able to cook enough stew to make a difference. Let's look at the management here and see what she's actually producing. Because 4 stew a day or 16 meat. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not enough to keep up with all the food demand. The other thing is I got to do the food management, don't I? We don't want anybody burning these. We don't want anybody doing these. No, you can do vegetable soup because I'm not going to make it. I'm also not going to make soup of any kind, actually. And let's see. No pear. Well, that's for drinks. For water items? Yeah, I don't want you guys drinking fruit for water items. You can have it for food, but not for water. Water's for water. In fact, I should just say no to all of this for water, technically. Except for the alcoholic beverages when I get to them. But this should be only water and water for water. And then food. No pies. Those are going to be sold. I'll let you guys eat all the tarts. You guys can have all the tarts you want. Maybe even the cheese too. Might even let you eat the cheese. When I get bread and stuff going, I'll come in here and change this. But for right now, I don't want them eating that. Salted fish, cabbage. I'm not going to tell them not to eat the raw stuff right now just because I might forget, and I don't want people getting unhappy. Don't want them eating whole fish though. Let's get all these drinks off of here. You guys can eat the pears and the plums and the cherries. That's fine. Not the honeycomb, not the ale, not the fish. Lay off the mushrooms. You guys don't need those. Save those for another time, another thing. No berries, no unripe berries. Definitely no rot. Jesus. We get down to them eating rot, we're going to be in some trouble right there. Okay. This should work. Should work really good. So let's do a couple more things. Let's maybe grab some meat. Let's see what we have here. We'll make some more bowls of food. Get our production up. So I need 20 and 20. Just keep rolling that production higher and higher and higher. Ready? New production level. All right, that's what we like to see. More stuff and things are happening. So what does that do for us? We can put 2 points. 2 points. We can craft and get more experience. We can cook and get more experience. We can do things faster. That's actually pretty handy. So do we want the experience or do we want the speed? So let's say we get experience. So getting more experience is going to allow us to put more points in these things faster. The stamina during building is a curiosity. So I might just put a point in this just to unlock this. Just so I can do the stamina with building. Otherwise, I think I want to put all of my points in the speeding up of things. So, might as well start with cooking, and then we'll put a point in that. That'll get us the stamina. And we need some food again. We might have to cook some meat. Let's see. I might as well try to cook as much of this as I can. Get this going. Or wait. Maybe I should... No, I think I need to do tools. I think we were missing knives. I want to make sure we have enough. I think those are more important right now. Let's see what we've got. Knives and axes seem to be the thing. So we have one axe. We have no knives. So I need sticks and stones. So let's grab some sticks. We'll go with 100. Stones, we'll go with 30. And we'll just craft some knives really quick. Let's do 10. Let's do 8. So now I need to do some axes. How many axes can I make? That's good. This will work. This will get us on track. Fabulous. So where are we at with our technology? All of that, and we're 2 points away. Well, that means we're going to make something. What do we want to make? Let's make let's make knives. Oh my. And now the real fun's going to begin. We get to build a sewing hut. But that we're going to do tomorrow. And for now, we're going to go to sleep and call this episode done here. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. I really appreciate you taking your time to watch the video. If you enjoyed the content, please utilize the like button, as that simple action benefits creators like myself the most. Also, if you're interested in seeing more, subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be able to more easily find previous videos as well as regularly posted content in the future. And of course, if you have something to say or you want to join the conversation, please use the comments below, as I genuinely want to hear from you. Thank you for watching. Until the next one.